Hello, my wonderful learners. Welcome back to English Unlocked, the podcast. Today, we begin our fluent English journey with a gentle and simple self-discipline guide. In this episode, I will show you how you can grow your English with only 10 minutes a day. You don't need big energy, you don't need perfect motivation, and you don't need difficult lessons. You only need small actions, many days, and a calm mind. In this episode, I will give you an easy English summary of an important book about discipline. I will not tell it in a difficult way. I will use simple words, slow English, and clear ideas. I will connect every idea to English learning because this episode is not only about the book. It is made to help you learn English in a simple and natural way. Think of this episode like a small course, a program for your mind. So relax, sit down in a comfortable place, walk slowly, or make tea and listen. Let's begin this journey together. Before we go deeper, we need to understand what self-discipline really means. In the book, How to Build Self-Discipline by Martin Meadows, self-discipline is described as something simple but very powerful. It means doing something even when you do not want to do it. It means you can control your actions. It means you can say yes to good things, and you can say no to bad things. Many learners want good English. They want to speak better, understand movies, and feel confident. But some days they feel tired. They do not want to practice or listen or open their book. This is normal. Every learner feels this sometimes. And this is exactly why discipline is so important. Self-discipline is like a small light inside you. It helps you continue when your energy is low. You tell yourself, I will practice for 10 minutes. It is easy. I can do it. I will not stop. This is self-discipline. The book also says self-discipline is like a muscle. A muscle becomes stronger when you use it. If you never use it, the muscle becomes weak. If you practice it every day, it becomes strong. Small actions, many days, a strong mind. This is the heart of discipline. If this is helping you already, don't forget to subscribe so you can continue learning with me every week. And before we move on, remember, small discipline creates big change. Stay with me, my wonderful learners. Let's grow together. Self-discipline matters because it gives you the power to change your life. Every skill you want, every goal you dream of, and every future you hope for grows from discipline. The book explains that almost every good thing in your life grows from discipline, and this is true for English learning too. Think of two learners. The first learner studies only when they feel good. Some weeks they study, some weeks they stop. Some months they listen a little, some months they forget. Their English stays the same. Nothing changes. The second learner studies for 10 minutes every morning. Some days they feel happy, some days they feel sad, some days they feel tired, but they still continue. They show up day after day, week after week, month after month. After 1 year, this person speaks better, understands more, and feels confident. Why? Because they stayed with discipline. Discipline creates real results. Discipline helps your life move forward. Discipline makes your goals possible. Without discipline, dreams stay dreams. With discipline, dreams become real. Self-discipline is a quiet power. It gently moves you toward the life you want. Many learners think motivation and discipline are the same, but they are not the same. Motivation is a feeling. It can be strong today and weak tomorrow. It can come and go. Some days you wake up happy. Some days you wake up sad. Some days you feel excited. Some days you feel tired. This is normal. But discipline is different. Discipline is not a feeling. Discipline is a choice. Discipline is an action. You can feel tired and still be disciplined. You can feel lazy and still be disciplined. You can feel bored and still be disciplined. This is why discipline is stronger than motivation. Imagine you are learning English. One day you feel full of energy, so you listen for 1 hour. This is motivation. The next day you feel tired and you do not want to listen. But you tell yourself, I will still do 10 minutes. This is discipline. Motivation helps you start. Discipline helps you continue. And for English learning, continuing is more important than starting. The book explains a simple truth. Do not depend on motivation. Depend on discipline. When motivation is weak, do something small. Do not stop. Small steps keep your English alive. Discipline does not shout. Discipline whispers. But it carries you forward. One of the most helpful ideas in the book is about habits. It says you do not need big habits. You do not need long study sessions or difficult plans. The truth is simple. You need small habits. And these small habits can quietly change your English day by day. The book explains that you should start small. Start very small. Start smaller than you think. Why? Because small steps feel safe. Small steps feel easy. When something is easy, you can repeat it every day. When something feels too big, you stop. Think of English learning. You can listen to English for 5 minutes. You can read one small text. You can watch one easy video. You can say one English sentence to yourself. You can repeat one phrase. You can think one small thought in English. These habits are tiny, but they are strong because you can repeat them again and again. And when you repeat a small habit every day, something beautiful happens. Your mind becomes stronger. Your discipline becomes stronger. You begin to trust yourself. You begin to grow slowly and gently. If you enjoy this simple way of learning, stay close to this podcast. I'll guide you with many small steps, one day at a time. Temptation is something that pulls your attention away. It is something that takes you away from your goal. When you want to learn English, temptation can appear in many shapes. You want to listen to English, but suddenly your phone shows you social media. You want to read English, but you start watching random videos. You want to learn vocabulary, but you open games instead. This is temptation. The book says one simple idea: remove temptation. Make the difficult thing easier. Make the distracting thing disappear. When your environment is simple, your mind feels free. For example, when you listen to English, put your phone far away. When you study, close other apps. When you read, silence your notifications. When you practice speaking, stay in a quiet, comfortable place. Temptation is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that your brain is human. Your brain loves quick pleasure, fast noise, easy fun. But discipline loves peace. Discipline loves clarity. When you remove temptation, you give discipline a clear road. And every time you choose the quiet road, even for a few minutes, you teach your mind something powerful. I can focus. I can learn. I can continue. Removing temptation is not about fighting your phone. It is about protecting your future. Willpower is like a battery. This is what the book says. In the morning, the battery is full. During the day, the battery becomes weaker. At night, the battery becomes empty. This simple idea explains why some moments feel easy and some moments feel heavy. When your battery is full, learning English feels light. Your mind is open. Your focus is strong. Even 5 minutes feels possible. But when your battery is empty, everything feels difficult. Even 1 minute feels too much. This is normal. This is human. The book says you should use your high energy time for important actions. And for many people, English learning is an important action. So choose a time when your mind feels fresh. For many people, this is the morning. For some people, this is the afternoon. For others, it is the night. Let me give you an easy example. Maybe you try to study at night, but at night you are tired. Your mind is slow. You cannot concentrate. So you stop. But if you study for 5 minutes in the morning, it feels easy. It feels light. It feels possible. Why? Because your willpower battery is full. Willpower is not magic. It is energy. And when you use your best energy for English, discipline becomes easier. Learning becomes lighter, and your progress grows slowly and safely. Sometimes you feel sad. Sometimes you feel angry. Sometimes you feel stressed. Sometimes you feel bored. These feelings are normal. Every person feels them. And the book teaches a simple truth. Emotion and action are different. You can feel one thing and still do another thing. You can feel tired and still learn for 5 minutes. You can feel sad and still listen to one short story. You can feel stressed and still read 2 small paragraphs. You can feel bored and still repeat 2 simple sentences. This is emotional discipline. It means you do not wait for a perfect feeling. You use the feeling you have. You act gently. You act slowly. You act with kindness towards yourself. Many beginning-level learners think they must feel good before learning English, but this is not true. You can learn even on difficult days. And when you take one small step during a difficult day, your mind becomes stronger. Your confidence grows. You understand that your feelings do not control you. The book says emotions are like weather. They come, they go, they change, they move. But your small actions stay. Your habits stay. Your discipline stays. This is why emotional control is powerful. It helps you continue even when life feels heavy. You do not fight your feelings. You simply walk with them and still do something small. The book says something very beautiful. Small wins make you strong. A small win is a tiny success. It is not big. It is not loud. But it changes how you feel about yourself. A small win can be very simple. You listened to English for 3 minutes. You read 1 short page. You learned 1 new word. You repeated 1 simple sentence. These are small wins. They look small, but they make your mind positive. They tell your brain, I can learn. I can continue. I can improve. I can build discipline. Small wins are easier than big wins. Big wins need time, energy, and motivation, but small wins only need a few minutes. And when you collect small wins every day, something powerful happens. Small wins build big wins. The book says, daily practice is the heart of discipline. Daily practice means you do something every day, even if it is small, even if it is easy, even if it is short. If you study for 2 hours one day and stop for 2 weeks, you lose progress. But if you study for 5 minutes every day, you grow slowly and safely. You become strong. English also grows when you do something again and again. If you listen every day, your ears become strong. If you speak every day, even for 2 minutes, your mouth becomes confident. If you read every day, your brain becomes familiar with words. If you repeat phrases every day, your sentences become natural. If you think in English every day, English becomes part of your life. Small wins are not small. They are the beginning of everything. The book teaches a very important lesson. You will make mistakes. You will stop sometimes. You will feel lazy sometimes. You will forget sometimes. This is normal. You are human. The important thing is not perfection. The important thing is returning, coming back, starting over. Maybe you stopped studying English for 3 days. Do not feel bad. Do not feel guilty. Do not say, I am weak. Say, I will start again. I will do 1 minute. I will continue. This is self-discipline. It is not about never falling. It is about standing up again. Many beginning-level learners stop sometimes. They feel sad. They feel disappointed. They feel angry. I always tell them it is okay. You can return. You can continue. You can be strong. Your actions follow your identity. Identity means who you think you are. If you think, I'm lazy, you will act lazy. If you think, I cannot learn English, you will stop learning. If you think, English is too hard for me, you will not try. But if you think, I am a person who practices English every day, you will practice every day. If you think, I'm a learner, you will learn. If you think, I'm growing, you will grow. Your identity creates your discipline. This is why a small restart is powerful. Every return is a victory. Every restart is a new beginning. Every small action opens the door again. The book tells us that discipline becomes easier when you have a purpose. A purpose gives you direction. A purpose gives you focus. It reminds you why learning English matters in your life. Maybe you want a good job. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to speak with friends. Maybe you want to feel confident. Maybe you want to live in another country. When you have a purpose, your daily actions feel meaningful. You understand why you study. You understand why you continue even on difficult days. The book also explains that almost every good thing in your life grows from discipline. A new skill grows from discipline. A strong body grows from discipline. Good English also grows from discipline. When you know your why, discipline feels lighter. But there is another simple idea. If something is fun, you continue. If something is boring, you stop. So choose easy content. Choose stories you like. Choose videos you enjoy. Choose topics that make you smile. Choose simple conversations. Choose content that feels friendly. When something is fun, your brain relaxes and your purpose becomes stronger. Hold your purpose gently. Let it guide your small daily steps. The book teaches a simple truth. If something is fun, you continue. If something is boring, you stop. This is why English learning should feel light, friendly, and enjoyable. When learning feels fun, your mind opens and your discipline becomes natural. You can make discipline fun in easy ways. Choose easy content. Choose stories you like. Choose videos you enjoy. Choose topics that make you smile. Choose simple conversations. Choose content that feels friendly. These small choices help your brain relax. They help you return again and again. The book also says the first step is enough. You do not need to finish everything. You only need to begin. The first step gives your brain energy. It creates movement. It opens the door. For example, you feel tired or lazy. Tell yourself, I will study for 1 minute. Just 1 minute. This is the first step. And very often, after 1 minute, you continue. The first step is the key. The first step is the door. The first step is the beginning. Small, fun steps build strong habits. The book gives us a very simple idea. You can build strong discipline with very small steps. You do not need big changes. You do not need long lessons. You only need a tiny routine that you can do every day. Here is a small program adapted for English learning. 1. When you wake up, listen to English for 1 minute. Just 1 minute. This prepares your mind gently. 2. In the morning, think one simple thought in English. Something easy like, today is a new day, or I can learn. 3. In the afternoon, read one short text. A small paragraph is enough. 1 page is enough. 4. In the evening, repeat 2 short sentences. This helps your mouth feel confident and comfortable. 5. Before sleep, remember one new word. Hold it in your mind softly. Let your brain keep it. These 5 small actions are easy, simple, and light. But when you repeat them every day, they become powerful. They build daily discipline. They make your brain stronger step by step. They help you grow slowly and safely. You can change the steps. You can add more. Or you can keep them simple. The important thing is daily action, small, gentle, and consistent. Now, my wonderful learners, you have reached the end of this long and gentle journey. You listened to many chapters. You learned many ideas. You discovered how self-discipline works in simple daily ways. The book reminds us that discipline is not painful. It is not scary. It is small, simple, and daily. Discipline is inside you. It grows slowly. It grows safely. It grows every time you take one small step. Maybe today you understood something new. Maybe today you felt a little stronger. Maybe today you realized that you can continue, even when you feel tired, even when life feels heavy. And I want you to remember this. Dreams stay dreams without discipline. But with discipline, dreams become real. You have done something beautiful today. You spent time with English. You gave your mind a soft space to grow. And step by step, day by day, you are becoming the person who learns, the person who practices, the person who continues. Before we say goodbye, I want to invite you gently and clearly. If you want English to become a calm daily habit in your life, a soft rhythm that supports you from morning to night, then subscribe to English Unlocked, the podcast. Stay with this journey. Stay with these small steps. And stay with English. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. Goodbye for now.